So I finally got my hands on the iPhone 12 mini. So after one day, let's see how it compares to my previous iPhone XR. So I had this iPhone XR for 2 years now, and I always said I'm not going to buy a new phone unless it's really necessary. I bought a new phone, it was not necessary, but I thought, well, this is a very small phone and I really like the small form factor of the iPhone 12 mini. So I'm just going to check it out, and of course the cameras on the back are also very important for me for shooting videos or pictures. All that said, you're probably thinking, why did you not buy the iPhone 12 Pro if you're into videography and photography? Well, I'm always someone who really thinks about budget and what he gets for that budget. So this price is pretty low for what you're getting, but we're going to check that out now. So of course the iPhone 12 mini, the first thing you notice, it's already in the name, it's mini. It's way smaller than the iPhone XR, as you can see, and that's for me, for me personally, a good thing, because I really think this is a big phone. It has its perks with being a big phone, but it also has its downsides. For example, when I go running, this is a hassle in your pants. While this is not a hassle in my pants. And I just like the smaller form factor. It's the size of an iPhone 5, but looks like a mini XR for me. So that's really two worlds colliding that I really enjoy. Something else that's great when having a small screen is that I'm able to type with just one hand and I can reach all the buttons on the screen, which is awesome. On this phone, on the other hand, that was really not possible. Look, I can't reach the A. I can't reach it with a big phone. That just doesn't work. The smaller screen, on the other hand, is worse for watching videos on the 12 mini because it's smaller and it's nicer to have a big screen for watching videos or playing games, for example. So that's a pro for the XR if you're really into gaming or watching a lot of YouTube videos or other stuff. Maybe this will be the better option for you. On the other hand, then, the screen quality on the iPhone 12 mini is amazingly better than on the iPhone XR. This is a Super Retina XDR OLED screen. This is a regular LCD screen. This is 720p if I'm not mistaken. This is Full HD OLED. The screen quality is miles away. Like, I used this iPhone 12 mini for the first time and was like, whoa, this is crisp. And I was really used to the screen of the XR when watching videos, for example. It's way better watching videos, but it's smaller, of course. And that's the thing you have to think about. Do you want to watch or game in better quality, or do you want to watch or game on a bigger screen? Also, for gaming and watching videos, this phone is actually really good because it has, of course, the A14, the newest A14 Bionic chip. And it's amazingly fast. It's lightning fast. If I press stuff on the XR compared to pressing stuff on the 12 mini, it's way faster. Let's just, for example, YouTube. I'm going to start off YouTube. You see that? 12 mini was faster. The build, of course, is very different. This is an iPhone 5 build, as you can see, with a ceramic shield on the front and 4 times better drop protection compared to the iPhone XR, which is glass on the back. This is more metalish and stuff. It feels a bit better, this one. This feels a bit cheap if you ask me, with the rounded edges and rounded stuff everywhere. You can just put this one flat on the table and it will stand up. This one won't stand up, as you can see. That's the biggest difference. I do find the design of the 12 mini a bit nicer and better in my hand. It's also smaller, of course, compared to the iPhone XR. On the back of the 12 mini, there's also a new feature. That's the MagSafe, of course. You've probably heard a lot about that if you're researching a bit into the iPhone 12 mini world, or the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 12 Pro. That's some kind of magnet where you can put a wallet on, for example, or you can charge it. I don't really know if it's such a big improvement on wireless charging, for example, but it's faster, I think. I don't have any MagSafe products right now, so I can't really compare that. But it does have MagSafe, this one doesn't. That's the difference. This one has 5G, this one has 4G. That's also a very big difference. Right now, in my country or in my area where I live, we don't have 5G yet. So It's not really something I can really check out. I don't really know if it's necessary for 5G. I have 4G and it works amazingly fast, so I don't know if I need 5G, but maybe if I will have 5G, I'll be like, oh yeah, I really needed 5G, but I don't know. If I watch videos, it works, so not really a big factor for me on buying the iPhone 12 mini that I have 5G now. Another big important thing, the battery life. The battery life on the XR is a bit better than on the 12 mini. Of course, I've been using this XR for about 2 years now, and the battery life has declined. I only have 89% battery capacity left on the XR, so of course I can't really compare new to new, but this one I think has about 13 hours of playtime, while the XR has 14 hours of playtime, which is only an hour difference, and if you see the size differences, still pretty impressive if you ask me. But yeah, for now, I've been using the iPhone 12 mini, and I can safely go a full day with a full charged battery, while on the XR, because I've been using it for 2 years and the battery capacity has declined, I can't go a full day on this phone. So that's, for me, a major step up now, but overall, buying the iPhone XR new and the iPhone 12 mini new, the battery life of the iPhone XR will be better than the battery life of the iPhone 12 mini. Alright, but now, the most important thing why I actually bought the iPhone 12 mini. I need my phone a lot for taking videos for my work or taking pictures and all that stuff. So I was like, why not do an upgrade there? If you just watch on the back of the phones, you have this small round circle over here, which you probably don't know what that is, and you have 2 round circles over here, which are cameras. This is also a camera, by the way, but not a very good camera if you ask me. The dual camera setup on the iPhone 12 mini, I've used it for 1 day and I can already safely say it's way better than on the iPhone XR. Of course, you have the 2 cameras, so you have a very wide angle camera and you have the regular camera, which is also on this iPhone XR. These are, by the way, the same cameras as are on the iPhone 12, so no need to buy an iPhone 12 if you want to have better camera quality. iPhone 12 and iPhone 12 mini are the same. iPhone 12 Pro, of course, is improved, so if you really want to get amazing camera quality, go for the iPhone 12 Pro. Budget-wise, I went for the iPhone 12 mini, of course. With the camera on the iPhone 12 mini, you can shoot HDR Dolby Vision up to 30 frames per second full HD. This probably doesn't say a lot, but know that you can use this for making real-life videos in cinematography. Difficult word, yeah. So yeah, that's the main reason why I bought this. And I checked out some videos, I tried some videos, and it really does a very good job. You can change between the 2 cameras. You can have 4K, you can have full HD, you can have super slow-mo. You have all those different kinds of things you can do with this camera. Of course, on the XR, you also have a lot of different functions. You can choose frame rates, you can choose quality up to 4K as well. But I find personally the quality on the XR to be a bit washed out compared to the real-life imagery on the iPhone 12 mini. So for video, this is great. This is a very small form factor. It's also very easy to hold, as you can see, and very easy to pan and zoom and tilt and shift and all that stuff. So it's great for taking videos. But for pictures, of course, it's also awesome because you have the deep fusion, and the deep fusion, easily explained, is it takes different layers, it puts all the best layers together, and you have a great picture. That's easily explained. If I want to take a picture with the iPhone XR, I have to keep it very steady. There has to be a lot of light, otherwise I have issues with taking good pictures. In that case, the night mode also comes in on the iPhone 12 mini. So the night mode, I don't know how it works, but it might be very dark outside. You're like, I'm going to take a picture of this dark thing, and it does something. You have to keep your phone still, and then it does, and you have a nice picture. You can see stuff, you can see details, where with the normal eye, you don't see those details, but with the night mode, you see those details. And no, you're not using any flash. You're just using like different layers, and it produces colors and stuff. I don't know how it works. I have no idea, but it works great, and I'm very happy with that. You can just see the difference over here on the front-facing camera. The blue on the 12 mini is for me a bit cleaner and realistic, more realistic than on the XR. If you just zoom in, you can immediately see that you have a lot more detail on the 12 mini, but I'm going to show you these pictures on the screen right now so you can compare it yourself. So yeah, to round this off, the iPhone 12 mini is a very good phone. It's an improvement on the 10R for me. Some aspects, for example, the size might be no improvement for you because you really like big phones. I don't really like big phones. I enjoy the small form factor. So for me, in every way, this is an improvement. I also have some bugs with the 10R, for example, when I'm calling and I want to view my screen, it doesn't show my screen, it stays black, and then I press the side button and then I end my phone call, so that's not what I want, of course. I don't have that issue anymore with the iPhone 12 mini, so that's also a bug that has been fixed, which I had on the iPhone 10R, so that's good, of course. Last thing I want to say, the price. The iPhone 10R is now a bit cheaper than the iPhone 12 mini. It costs around, I think, $600. You can find it. This will be about $800. I don't know, it's in euro, so compared to dollars, it's about 6 to versus 800. But I think it's worth the money, the iPhone 12 mini. Of course, I'm going to do a full review on the iPhone 12 mini after I've used it for a couple of weeks, so you can see that in detail. But for now, let me know if you have any questions in this comparison between the iPhone 10R and the iPhone 12 mini, and I'll be very glad to help you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like down below, and of course leave your comments, and I'll see you in my next video.